Hi, my name is Andrew. Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. This video is a database case study for a $50 million fundraising investment opportunity in the USA, and the database that this client is looking for is Family Investment Offices. And if you know anything about fundraising, you know that Family Investment Office databases are the most sought after and rare type of databases because of the amount of wealth that is being managed through that database. A little bit about myself. I'm a fundraising strategist with 15 years of experience in high-end real estate sales and marketing spanning Canada, Dubai, and the Caribbean. And over the past 2 years on Fiverr, I've assisted over 250 clients with startup fundraising, pitch deck refinement, investor outreach strategies, and custom investor databases. In addition, I serve as an advisor to a New York-based global private equity firm with funding commitments of $10 billion. The fund diversifies across many sectors, including income-producing real estate, and frequently involves capital commitments in the range of $10 to $20 million for each project. You get more information about my services by clicking the Fiverr link below. This video highlights a comprehensive database of family investment offices I recently created for a USA-based client. So how do I find these investors? I have a master database of over 400,000 contacts. This includes venture capital, private equity, angel investors, hedge funds, investment companies, family offices, and more. So what was this client looking for? So this client was looking to raise $50 million, and the sector was for private equity investments. Territory is strictly USA, and the database source that they wanted to use as Family Investment Offices, and they ended up looking for around 1,000 contacts, which was their goal. So what is a family investment office? Well, simply put, family investment offices are entities established by wealthy families to manage their financial assets and investments. Now, to start off with, this isn't just for wealthy, this is for the ultra wealthy. Typical family investment offices need to have about $50 to $100 million, which is generally the amount of capital that they use to start up the funds. Now, they typically handle a wide range of financial activities, including investment management, wealth preservation, and estate planning. Family investment offices often have a long-term investment horizon and focus on generating sustainable returns to preserve and grow family wealth across generations. So again, when somebody sets up a family investment office, they're really looking for generations of wealth to be managed throughout that office's life. Now, these offices may employ professionals such as investment managers, financial advisors, legal experts to oversee and execute investment strategies tailored to the family's objectives. So basically, the objectives for the family may be maybe they're looking for strictly real estate, maybe they're looking for investments that encourage social programs, maybe they're looking at tech. It could be many different ones, and the database generally does have some definitions of what they look for, but then again, some are very general in their scope. So family investment offices play a crucial role in managing the financial affairs of affluent families, providing them with comprehensive financial services and guidance. So what type of groups would find this database useful? Well, our database of family investment offices is valuable for private equity groups, that is access to ultra high net worth investors for capital raising, and in this case this is really what the this group is looking to use the database for. It can also be used by venture capital firms, the opportunity to connect with wealthy investors for fundraising and investment in innovative startups. Basically, private equity and angel or venture capital groups are two completely different levels of investment. Now, real estate groups, that's another popular one. They use it to family investment office databases to source potential investors for large-scale development projects and real estate funds. I think 20, 30, $50 million and up in those cases. Financial institutions, access to a net worth for affluent individuals for wealth management services and investment products. And lastly, high-end service providers. They want to reach affluent clients for luxury goods, services, and bespoke offerings. So what type of contacts are in the database? So the top 10 titles in the Family Investment Office database are always going to be senior as far as their level. So for example, Chief Executive Officer, you're getting Managing Partners, Founders, Chief Investment Officers, Managing Directors, Co-Founders, Partners, Chief Operating Officers, Directors, and President or Chief Investment Officer. So this really is a great database if you're looking to touch base with the most senior type of contacts at the family investment offices. So what did the final database include? So what I was able to find, and this is a completely cleaned list, by the way, and cleaned means I have just run it, and we're sitting in the end of March 2024. I have run this through a email verification service, which means that all the emails should be suitable to be able to send your promotion to. Again, these lists are definitely not to be spammed. This is individual emailing for sure, but at least the emails on this list were cleaned recently. So total contacts, there's 1,900 of them. Total emails, 1,900. LinkedIn addresses, about 1,800. Now I do not check LinkedIn addresses, but keep in mind very few people change their LinkedIn address. They change their jobs for sure, which generally means they're going to change their email, and this database is work emails, of course, and it has around 1,000 websites. So how come the database has 1,900 contacts and only 1,000 websites? Well, that's because there's 1,000 companies, and it works out that there's almost 2 people per company that you could contact, so it's a good blend. So let's take a look at the database. So now we're over on the database spreadsheet, and you can see here on the top we've got the full name, we've got email, entity type, firm name, and they're all United States, and there's 1,900 of them. City, LinkedIn addresses where applicable, titles, websites, and towards the end, email quality. And as we're sitting here right now, it's March 28th, 2024. And this database was just cleaned a few hours ago because I'm just getting ready to deliver it to the client. Now, if we scroll down to the bottom here, you can see that there are about a little more than 1,900 contacts. So this is another great database to use if you're wanting to do personal approaches. They are either multi-family offices or single-family office. A single-family office generally is a family office set up by one single family, whereas multi-family offices will serve a number of families who are of the ultra high net worth. So that's just the differentiation between the two of them. And then as we scroll over, you can see you're going to get all the titles. As I mentioned in the slide, you've got a lot of very senior parties in this database. And the whole idea why this database is so valuable is it is very hard to get comprehensive databases of family investment offices because they're not very high profile. They don't do any real promotions. But they are very important in the fundraising ecosystem if you're looking to raise large amounts of capital for either private equity, venture capital, real estate, or other institutional type of investments. So this database again is available. You just contact me via my Fiverr link below. Be sure to check out my top gigs on Fiverr. In addition to databases, I also help clients with pitch deck reviews. I have a guide to raising startup capital that I created for people who are just starting to learn how to raise capital. I have seed investor databases for the USA. I'll help you rewrite your startup pitch deck and many more. You can just click the link below for more information on that. For more information on my databases and fundraising services, click my Fiverr link below. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.